Still 5 minutes to go. Okay, time now is 12 noon exactly. Then I'm gonna start very soon my unboxing review of the Red Baron edition of Ghost of Kurosawa. This is the part 2 video of unboxing which I did not too long ago, and so I'm not going to go through the exact same thing, but I'll take a closer look at the figure inside. So if you have not watched my previous video, you can check it out in my channel. Alternatively, yeah, you can watch it after this video. Right now, what I'm attempting to do is this layout and this type of audio. I have music playing in the background that is YouTube copyright free. Hope that is not too loud and it can help complement this unboxing. Yeah, give me a few moments to set up. Okay, I'm going to unbox the figure right now. As what you see is what it is. It's actually there's a slight lag, maybe 2 seconds lag from the live and me doing this. I mean live and the broadcast anyway. So bear with me as I learn what needs to be done. It's something that I hope to do moving forward as Toys Are Evil as well. Maybe they share my toy joy. It's the figure itself in the first level. So in my previous video, if you noticed, if you remembered, the Ghost of Kurosawa 1/6 figure comes boxed like this, and there's 2 layers to the set. The first layer is the figure itself, and the second layer are the accessories, the props. We're going to take a closer look at the accessories first. Let me flip this over. Yeah. So what we have here, in addition to the figure, which is just next to it, yeah, maybe I place it like this, it looks nicer lah, huh? Is first level here. Yeah, the Shurikens. We can see the Shurikens. I'll place it back here. For sure they'll get lost. Next are the spray cans. There are 2 spray cans to be had. That has the design, the zinc night crew, which Quicks is a part of. I'm not going to attempt to read, but the text here is really fine and adds to the detail. So it's not like some, maybe it is gibberish, but it adds to the details and the authenticity of the prop itself. Nicely done. You see the stick on? Yeah, it's a printed out sticker stuck onto a painted can. If you can see from here, maybe I should look like this. Yeah, I should look like this. I'm sorry, man. I keep on forgetting it's vertical. That the even the cans itself has been weathered. You can see it's not like a solid, just one color and a black cap. It's weathered. So this is very nice, very nicely done. Well done, Devil Toys. Let me put them back here like this. Don't want to lose them. In addition to the existing figures, pair of hands, there are 2 more pairs of hands. That means 4 extra figures. The first hand is for gripping the cans. Let me take one of the cans, I can show you. Yeah, have it pointing out. There! Now this is very nice. Very nicely done. Also know that these are additional sculpts that needed to be done for the figures. And even here, the solid molded hand, they are also weathered. As you can see from the paint wise, it's also weathered. Like a nice wash over it. 2 wash levels, black and white. Over the red, I would assume is red. Nah, they can see from here the original color. So they literally all painted on. Nice done. Nicely done. Not nice done. Nicely done. Have a look at the other arms here. Hands. These are fists. Fists. Yeah, I need to remind myself fists. Again, nicely weathered. That's a good job, man. And over here, we have a pair of shoes. We've seen this before in the previous video. I'm going to have a closer look here. These are high tops with a decal. Let me show one instead. 63, country code for the Philippines. I don't know if you can see here the design. Very clean and crisp, actually. Very crisp printing. This is the second pair of shoes that goes with the figures. First pair, which is here, regular shell tops. That's a nice thing. Let me try with the shoes. With here, this is the right shoe. The figure itself is based on a socket, ball and socket. Let me try this without breaking the figure. You heartbreak leh. I don't dare. Can I? Yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll well, I'm quite fearful to change. In any instance, I would imagine I would need a hair dryer to heat up this area so that logically I could pop out the joints here, but doesn't look like it can. And I'm quite fearful. This is a solid piece, quite a solid piece. I thought I could, but I'm not going to try it. Sorry, man. I'm not going to try it at this point. Just going to look at the props first, and yeah, probably decide later on whether or not I have the guts to pop out the shoe. These are the knives that come with it. Double bladed. As I mentioned before in my previous video, they remind me of razor blades, cutters. Stems here without. Also again painted. Got rather weathered. So the details are quite interesting. Interesting that they are not going to a wholly metallic silver blade where it would be, that means it's all silver with weathers on top, where that could be more aggressive. Right now it's red colored with silver splatters. I can't remember, I need to check my video, or rather photos I posted of the original black version, whether or not it's the same as this. But for the Red Baron edition, the predominant colors are more obvious lah. I'll put this here like this because I want to play with the figures. Soon, I'll put it safely inside. I'll put this aside and take the figure out to play. Let's have a closer look at the figure itself. Yeah, I can change my positioning. Based on the head sculpt that I've seen in my previous video, somebody mentioned it looks like Darth Vader, and I will not deny it. Probably inspired by, and it looks like a solid piece. I cannot remove the helmet. You can see from the joints here and the ball and socket here. I can probably pop out, but I'm not going to do it here. But it's a solid head sculpt. It is not a removable helmet. Yeah. Whole figure articulated all around. What I'm going to do is open him up lah. Ta-da! So what you can see underneath is a t-shirt, and this is a thin material, but you can see it's very nicely tailored here, pretty detailed. So I'm not going to deny. Do a turn around so you have an idea. You can see these are printed on small zips, which as a collector for myself, it's a bonus. I'm of the age, the era where sewn 1/6 scale clothing that I own, they use actual larger zips. So it's compared to right now where it's a smaller scale version, it's much more, I would say, realistic to that degree of a scaled figure. You can still see the tailoring of the jacket from inside, so it shouldn't be an issue if you are zipping it up. But if you're a sucker for details, this is how it looks inside. I turn the figure around before I take off the jacket. The sheaths, I would say the blade sheaths, blade holders at the back, they are actually sewn onto the jacket. Okay, they're sewn onto the jacket. Okay, what I'm going to do to remove here, I will assume Pop off the hands. Okay, can. Wow, I'm scared, man. Pop off the hands. Then I'll remove the jacket. Okay. Nice. We'll look at the figure again later. We'll look at the jacket first. So the jacket comes whole like this. Has a hoodie. The shoulder guards are... Is it nailed on? No, it's riveted in. From the details here, riveted in. So that's pretty cool. Nice lah. The details are nice. As you can see from the image here, the jacket is also weathered, painted. Yeah, the armband is loose and can be removed, so be a bit careful when you open it up and play with it. Don't let it drop off and disappear. And as I mentioned before, the sword, the blade holders at the back is actually attached to the jacket through here. Initially I had thought it was glued on, but I should have known better. The inside sewing material is the inside sewing, besides the zip area, is pretty awesome, man. I'm impressed with this, the amount of details that they put in, at least in taking care of the insides, or rather the construction of the jacket. So this is very nicely done, Devil Toys. Put this aside. Okay, let's check out the figure itself. This is how the figure is on the inside. This is how the t-shirt is. Bullet Punk printed on. Oh, I love the fit, man. The details include the print at the shoulder, and this is not something that you could imagine if you just leave the jacket on by itself. And 43, nice. But underneath, it's a very nicely fully printed figure set. So this is awesome. We'll look at the body form a bit later. Look at the belt. The belt that comes with this is this plastic molded piece, left and right hand side, that I should have done my research and find out what it was, what the specific use is. But this solid piece of plastic is also weathered. Inside, you can see the red colored with a black wash. Outside is together with silver and gold accents. So this is very interesting. It's loose, but hung off the side of a belt, which, let me see if I can uncouple. Yeah, nicely done. Okay, let me click this back on. I don't want to lose any of these. Okay, so these are the pieces that came with it. Yeah, nice job. Okay, nice, it's getting a bit loose, but it's okay. It's okay, it's fine. I can't see the body here. Let me open this up. I'm a perv, man. No, I'm not. This is just purely for design. Okay. Well, I don't want to wrinkle the shirt, so just have a quick look. I may pull down his pants. Again, it's sewn suspenders here. I'm sorry, man. It just sounds very pervy like this, but I have not been actively buying figures for many years, actually. Nice. Gives the butt cup. So I cannot necessarily identify the figure inside, but it's very lightly tanned, or rather the skin tone. And articulation, nice. Articulation at the hips area, the torso, and no doubt the knees. The pants itself is a fully sewn pair of pants. So this is quite, to me, quite awesome. Let me pull it back up so it doesn't look too tacky what I'm doing. But you can feasibly do a kit bash with the figure if you want to, you dare to open up your Ghost of Kurosawa figure. You can open up and kit bash. Let me put this figure down for a moment. Another figure standing at the side, which is very dusty. This is the Skullman figure, which I kit bash very roughly with whatever clothes I have at the side. So it could conceivably make a nice companion piece. Of course, the clothes might change. Imagine if the clothes is changed. That's what kit bashing is about. It's about a mix and match of clothes and genres. Let me put this aside. The Bullet Punk universe also includes Mecha Will Rise from CHK DSK, which now has 4 figures strong. So Ghost of Kurosawa is 2 figures, which is the OG Black and the Red Baron edition. Sorry, point wrongly. And probably in time to come, Mariko, female figure, will join the lineup. So that is something interesting to have and collect. So all this while as I'm talking to you, I'm considering whether or not to pop out the legs. Yes. Oh, give me a moment. Breathe. Scared to pop out the legs. So this is pop out shoe. This is the other high top. That is a part of the set. This is the pants structure, if you can see. As seen earlier, sorry, I tried sidetrack a bit. It's also red, but with black wash to give that overall consistent design language for the rest of the figure. As you can see from here, a socket pop in. Ooh. Yeah, maybe I should struggle of putting on shoes. Angle it so I can support it from this side. It's not really popping in, is it? I am so... Ooh, okay, I'll not do it. I'll not do it. I don't want to take the chance. Because from here it's slightly easier. You can see from here it's not something I would like to take on and off too often. I say this because I have a figure from the past. Okay, you can hear the click sound. I have a figure from the past which shall remain unnamed that is brittle at the knee ankle area. Ooh, with my fiddling and fondling, you can see the creases that is created. So this is not crease-free fabric. Yeah, a bit heartbreaking. So there is creasing. Okay, that bugs me quite a bit. But nah, it's not your fault, it's my prerogative. Let's say the figure. Okay, let's change it up a little bit with different hands. You see the joints, you can just pop it in. Again, I'm not so keen on popping these fingers in and out too many times too often. Okay, that's wrist articulation because I am personally very careful of wear and tear. Let's put a grip, sorry, a fist. Ooh. I'm being very careful because I don't want to spoil this figure. And neither am I in a position to test the durability of the figure. This is not a sponsored video, by the way. This is a personal video that I thought it would be a perfect to share in terms of live. And a chance for me to play lah. Then in time, if folks like it, I would love to be able to showcase my other 1/6 scale figures. Yeah. Yeah, no reason to have the fist. So if I can do graphics, you will see a spray being drawn. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So much for that. Let's take out the spray hands. Just let him. I don't want him to. Play with the blades. Oof. Okay. Okay, the wrist is a bit loose. I don't know, is it supposed to be loose? Or with me constantly playing with it? But now it's a bit loose. So that bugs me quite a bit. For all intents and purposes, I would imagine folks who collect figures do not actively play. We call it play. With their figures, because as grown men, I keep on saying as grown men, because kids can't afford this and neither are you going to give to kids to play with these. How do we play with our toys? We do poses, take photographs of them, and we pose them on our display shelves and leave them be. Right? There's no other reason. There's no other way to play. There is, but you know, that's the most common reason folks that will have. So articulation is one thing, but we don't necessarily move them quite a bit. What I would really love to do is stop motion. But that's something for the future, and instead of right now and talking about it isn't the same as actually doing it. So I won't talk so much about it until the time where I'm able to do it, when I can afford to invest my time and do it for fun and not as a paid project. You get what I mean? So dude has a pair of blades, which is quite fun. Action pose. Let's try a bit of action pose based on. So that's not very helpful. Everything's popping out. So I recognize. So maybe it was loose because I didn't pop it all the way in. Okay. In here, let me try this as well. I have a theory, but let me pop this in here, and I don't like that theory. Okay, solid in, and just hope that, again, this is just a theory based on this one time that I'm actually holding this out to play, that multiple, not that I've done a lot, but multiple opening up of the switching of the hands, not opening up, switching of the hands does not loosen the joints too much. Otherwise it's quite sad. Does the blade go like this? I don't know, man. Yeah? Yeah, okay, it's loose already. Again, if it means because multiple posing and changing arms, then just be a bit careful. That's the case. Trying to do a pose which doesn't really work when you can't see it. Yeah, you know, I'm trying to do like a pose like this. No, it doesn't really work. I suppose I might try some poses later on and take single images on my and post them on my Instagram. One aspect of a figure is that, to me, it needs to be able to stand by itself. So right now, okay, maybe it does. Okay. The joints are a bit loose. Okay lah, take my word for it, it stands. I'm using my phone to take a video of this, so I can't take a still picture. So again, I probably will set up a little area to shoot later on and post on my Instagram. I'll try to put a link in this video for you guys to have a look, and of course to the blog as well. At this point, I am not enabling my auto chat relay function, so you can't. I'm sorry, I was supposed to tell you all guys straight up, so I can't. So you can't find a relay chat to ask questions before that. So let me apologize for that. In time when I have my camera set up, I'm able to do both review and chat with folks at the same time. I'll be more comfortable to do that. Otherwise, it's all hurry and bluster. Doesn't really blustering from my end. Doesn't really help. Wow, the hand pops up a bit too easily, huh? Okay, okay. I don't appreciate that. Wow. Well, probably the articulation doesn't necessarily fold enough. So there is a limitation to how much articulation you can fold and bend to without testing the resources, or rather the stretchability of the joints. Yeah, I'll leave the blades out for now. Yeah. No, that's stressful again. I'm going to take out the hands again so I can wear his jacket. But before he wears his jacket, he puts on the belt. Click on belt buckle. Very nicely done. Ooh, I knew this was happening because he can easily just slot out. And these are things that does not help when you start to lose items when you take things apart. Yeah. Okay, clip it back on. Wearing safe. I have his tush. And this goes to the side. Yeah, I need to find out what these are, man. What are these, quicks? Bro. Got power. Hey. Okay. Say goodbye to the shirt, Hidden 43. Now I realize Hidden 43. That's quite cute. Hidden 43 is where? Is that Hong Kong? I would assume it's Hong Kong. I don't know. I'll check. Because Devil Toys is from Hong Kong. Hong Kong brand anyway. So if that means it's Hidden 45, then that's what it is. Zip jacket back up. Ooh. The thing with 1/6 Go, which frankly I've not been having access with for many years, is as fun and minute as everything is, the wear and tear is a strong possibility and fear. Okay, the zips back up, the hoodie that is not big enough for the jacket to wear. As I said again in my previous video, if ever the true identity of the figure is revealed and there's a brand new head sculpt that could be made available not in a full figure form but as a separate loose package that could come and people can procure and switch the heads with GOK, and the figure could literally be, let me do the pose again because I think it'll be quite fun. Could be holding the head, the helmet here, as he's wearing his true identity. Yeah. Anyway, so this is how the figure looks like full on. The jacket back on. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Can lah. Again, this is the accessory pack that comes with it. I'll just put it back here. And probably I'll end this video right now. And I could do some poses and still images for me to post on my Instagram. So I hope you folks who have tuned in have enjoyed the video, have enjoyed what you've seen, and for folks that will tune in later on after this live, that if you enjoy what you see, remember to click like and subscribe. That's how all the YouTubers say, I'm just trying my luck. And thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Oh yeah, and you're wondering why the still image here, because I'm leaving space for me to add on end screens for other videos for you to click on and watch. Yeah, so please click on them, watch them, like them, and subscribe. Thank you.